There are tons of amazing weapons in Assassin's Creed Shadows, and in today's video, we're going to be looking at NAOE'S top 10 and how you can get your hands on them. No nonsense from me, let's just jump straight on in. Now, I thought I'd kick things off with two of the easier weapons to obtain, because as expected, some of these are going to be pretty challenging for you to own. So first on this list, we have a katana named Igor's Flame, which not only is the easiest legendary weapon for you to get your hands on, it also offers a perk of dazing your enemy, meaning the more you hit them, the more likely they are to wobble for you to go in for that extra damage, as well as having a 2% affliction build-up with each adrenaline chunk filled, just aiding to that perk. And to obtain this one, all you have to do is head to a sync point in the Yamato region, named Mount Nukai, apologies by the way for all my upcoming butchery of Japanese, and simply turn around from the sync point, head up the mountain behind you, and it'll be waiting for you in a chest. Bosh. Moving on, we have my personal favourite weapon type in the game, a Tanto, and this one is named Shinobi's Fury. This one's perk ups its vulnerable damage by 20%, as well as weak point attacks making enemies vulnerable for a second time, basically allowing you to get more critical hits in often, thus killing your targets quicker. This one is super easy to get to, as it's actually obtainable early on from the main storyline, whereby assassinating the second target on the Onryo list, the Golden Teppo, this will instantly give you this weapon. This is the enemy after the ending of the tea ceremony, and if that reference means nothing to you, well then just keep on playing. Both these weapons are what I used early to mid game, however let's start moving on to some of those stronger weapons. We have our first Kusarigama, known as the Bloodletter, and this one's perk will trigger the bleed effect when you use Entanglement. That's the move where Naoe will wrap the chain around someone's neck, offering a bleed buildup of 18%. This is not only great for boss fights, but as the Bloodletter is a long distance melee weapon, you can hit your enemies from afar, trigger the bleed effect, and kill them much faster than a regular Kusarigama. This one again isn't too difficult to obtain. You'll find it located in the legendary chest at the Kashiwara fort in the Iga region, so just kill the Daisho there, you'll be pleased to know there's only one of them, and then open the chest. As long as you're not that underleveled, you shouldn't find this one too challenging. Moving on to another weapon in the Iga region, so you could grab this right after the Bloodletter, we have a katana known as Masked Death. This one has quite a fun perk where if you charge up a posture attack, that's holding your light or heavy melee button for a small charge, you'll still be able to use that posture attack after dodging, so something no other weapon can do. The reason why this is so great is because using a posture attack usually means you potentially compromise your safety for damage, but with the Masked Death, this won't be a problem anymore. It also has a high rate of posture damage per second too, really encouraging you to keep charging your attacks. Again, this is pretty simple to obtain, where it'll be waiting for you in a legendary chest at the Shimagahara Valley, guarded by a strong enemy known as the Godai of the Wind. You'll also get an epic Kusarigama for defeating them too, so heading over there is definitely worth it. Next up, we have another Tanto, and a powerful one at that, known as Yukimitsu's Revenge. This one has a great poison build-up effect of 18%, obviously letting you poison and kill your enemies quicker, passively damaging them over time. However, using this weapon also makes afflicted enemies vulnerable too, so if you do poison them, they're even more susceptible to damage, making this one of the strongest Tantos in the game. Now, I'm trying to arrange and order these weapons through their strengths and how difficult they are to get, so whilst this one is located in Yamashiro, a very high level and endgame area, you can still get this anytime, as all you need to do is complete the ancient tomb of Nanjo. These tombs can actually be a little challenging, so my one tip for this is just to light every candle you see, as it'll remind you of where you've already been. Once you figure it out and reach the end though, it'll be waiting for you in a large chest. Good luck. By the way guys, if you are enjoying this video so far, then a like and hitting that subscribe button goes a super long way to helping out my channel. Cheers. We now come to our final Kusarigama, known as Ocean's Grip. Now obviously, the best thing about these weapons are not only that you can hit multiple enemies at once, but you can also do it from a distance. This one has a super powerful ability which increases its damage by an extra 60% to enemies who are over 3 meters away, so it actually pays off from a damage output perspective to play it safer and fight from a distance. Again, this is pretty simple to get, but is in a high level area where you'll need to defeat a chap called Lopo Cruz, a member of the Pirate Alliance located in Naru's lair, right in the corner of the Wakasa region. Whilst he is high leveled, his attack pattern isn't that powerful, so even if you're a few levels lower than him, you should have no problem taking him out. And now onto another katana, this one called Yami no Kage, which states it will deal 100% damage to the attacker on a deflect. Now, in all honesty, I'm unsure what the 100% damage is. I don't know if it's 100% extra damage from a standard attack or something else, but what I have noticed is that not only will this weapon take a small chunk of health away on a parry, when you unlock the katana skill counterattack, making Naoe automatically hit an enemy when parrying at the last second, it seems to do way more damage with this weapon. To obtain this one, you'll find it located at the Harayama Fort in Harima, where you simply have to kill the 2 Daisho, grab a key in the area, and it's yours. You'll actually head here throughout the main storyline when hunting down the Ox Shinbakufu, so either go get it beforehand or come here naturally. You're cool. Do let me know your thoughts on this weapon and how you find it, as I'm not entirely sure what the perk means yet. I just know that the parrying counter skill hits like a truck. And now we come to our third Tanto, named Call of the Void, which quite simply increases your damage output by 30% on tagged enemies. This is a really easy and cool perk in my opinion, and I would say when fighting I tag multiple enemies probably half the time, and when fighting bosses and stronger enemies I always tag them, so this is a perk you'll find is in nigh constant use. It's also not too difficult to get either, as you just have to head to a location called Daikachichi Temple in the top right corner of the Omi region, and once getting there, head to a cave beside it, where a dude named Godai of the Void will be waiting for you. He is quite high level, so just play it safe if needed, take him out, and the weapon is yours. Easy. And now we come to our final katana, and possibly the strongest weapon in the game, Violet Knight. This one has the powerful ability of triggering poison on a deflect, or a parry, and comes with some absolutely insane stats too. In order to get it though, you'll have to kill one of the craziest enemies in the game. Throughout your time in Japan, you may have heard NPCs talking about yokai, which are basically demons in Japanese folklore. Well, this yokai is waiting for you at the Kawachi Kaza-Ana cave in Omi, surrounded by lots of dead bodies and skulls. I have to say too, she actually killed me 3 times, as she can take you out in a single hit, and as you're in a cave it's quite difficult to dart around her, so just be careful. Once she's dead though, the super powerful Violet Knight katana is yours. I in fact had to use my final weapon in today's list to take this crazy lady out, Warrior's Garden. Now this Tanto is probably my favourite weapon of them all, as it has the terrific perk of massively buffing the ability Shadow Piercer, the one where Naoe throws the Tanto into an enemy and then rushes straight at them, but now it's always going to take off 2 health segments, no matter the enemy. This is pretty massive, as I was struggling to kill that crazy bitch I just mentioned before, but with this thing it was no trouble at all. To get this one, you'll have to kill a chap called Masatoshi Nakahara during the Betrayer's side quest. This is going to take you a little bit of time, as there are 3 betrayers, each of them of course strong enemies that you'll need to kill before you reach Masatoshi, with Masatoshi himself hiding in Kamayama Castle in Tamba, a very high level area with 5 Daisho to defeat if you want to take the entire castle. I actually died quite a number of times here before bringing in Yasuke, his Teppo and some allies for some extra help, but if I had to choose one weapon from this list, it would 100% be the Warrior's Garden, and I'd recommend you do everything in your power to obtain it. Now, if you've watched this and you're thinking, Jesus Christ, I've just started the game, some of this is insane, then why not watch my next video filled with a bunch of beginner's tips for you to get started on. Subscribe for more, and I'll love you forever, and I will catch you legends in the next one. Until then.